Welcome back to For Fun and For Glory, a first exclusive for us. We finally have a channel when it's E3 time.
Yeah,
so now we will be going through all the big conferences and just doing a recap. And Mitch has actually written everything down for us. So
I know, I'm somewhat prepared.
Handy today. Wow.
I'm kind of looking at the list and being like, the shit did I write?
Okay.
But not only is this our first time at E3, this is our first with a guest.
Yes, so we'd like to welcome the wise man, Andrew Wise, on our show.
How's it going, guys?
He's new to this whole podcast thing, so
I don't know if you like that nickname or not. I just threw it in there.
Well, his actually, I'm not gonna like. Who watches? Sebastian watches us. Wise Guy is his fucking Xbox tag.
There you go.
It's pretty fucking awesome. I always call him Wise Guy.
I cracked a beer. I'm ready.
He's ready. He's the first one to drink on this show as well.
All right, so before we start listing everything off, I think we give our and we'll give a rating at the end. But overall, general opinion, we were all a little underwhelmed.
We went into this thinking it was gonna be awesome, and
for me, I feel like I'm the most vocally bummed out. There's been other years I've been sitting here and I've just been like, wow, I'm so ready to buy these games, and now I'm like, I guess when they come out, I might buy these.
Yeah, like there was a couple games there that's like, I'm definitely gonna buy.
Yeah,
no matter what they are, you're like, I'm gonna buy them. But then there were some that was like, I might buy that. Like, it looks cool, like you said.
Yeah.
And nothing jumped.
But it's been years.
No.
But it's been years since I've had that feeling of being watching E3.
Wow, I'm glad I have an Xbox.
Yeah, or it's been
yeah.
I can't wait until September, or I can't wait until this holiday season.
The last time I was that, I literally sat up straight is when they released backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. That was the first time I'm like,
cool.
Was that last year?
Shit. That was 2 years ago. Last year was the
Game Pass.
No, it was the
Xbox
original
Originals. Right. Okay.
And that was pretty cool. Like, I remember watching that with Andrew.
For the record, I'm the only OG Xbox player here.
I have.
You have the OG Xbox.
No, I have the OG.
You started off with that though?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just. My bad. Sorry.
No. I understand. I am a vocally Nintendo fan, but
Sure.
I'm a gamer at heart. I try
Fair
everything.
Yeah. And so this is even.
I got it for Return to the King and Grabbed by the Ghoulies.
Oh, Grab it
at launch.
That's actually a good game.
I love that game.
This I think is actually the perfect scenario that we have. Like, we have a diehard. I know you're a gamer, but diehard Microsoft fan. Like, your Xbox
from the start. Yeah.
And then Morgan, diehard Nintendo fan, loves everything, and I'm literally, I just like games. Like, I have all the new ones, but I'm like, my Xbox is my baby, but we'll get more into that later.
Yes.
We're not. I'm not gonna say anything.
No, that's a good segue for the end of the show. All right.
Yeah. Anyways,
so should we start listing shit?
All right. So we have a track record of saying we're not going to take extremely long. This is probably going to be a 12-hour podcast. So to start off, the conference opened up with the next Halo game.
Right.
And that's very good wording.
Yeah, because we don't know if it's Halo 6. It's just called Halo Infinite. Sorry, kind of funny. My Xbox is still on the guy that just logged on as playing Halo 5.
You don't have a Connect. It would have been jumping all over the place.
So Halo Infinite, we all have different ideas of kind of what it is, but we all agree on. I think we all agree on what Morgan's idea is.
Which is what again? Sorry.
That it's kind of like a sequel to Reach and a prequel to the first game, or it's a complete reimagining of the first game. And I don't mean better graphics, completely different upgraded gameplay.
And you even pointed out it would be cool, a Master Chief origin kind of thing.
Yeah, and that would be sweet.
And they said it was Master Chief's,
most ambitious adventure yet.
Yeah. So
I honestly though, I think they really need to turn this one around, because lately with Halo, I will buy every Halo game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because it's Halo.
Same here.
I know some people are gonna hate on me for that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's got to be good, and I don't know what exactly.
I honestly,
I hear you, because when I saw commercials for 5, I was like, this looks crazy. And then you play 5, and you're like, this is nothing.
Locke is the worst character I've ever seen in my life.
Yes. And now,
and
you know what? I think they listened, because now they're back to Master Chief.
I think this is, I was about to say Bungie. This is 343's, I think, last try at a Halo game.
It looks, but from the opening scene or ending scene on the trailer, it looked like where you land after on the very first mission of Halo 1.
Halo 1.
And-
Yes.
Right
and
after
it
you
looked-
fall off the pillar bottom.
Yes.
It looked a lot more cartoony than Halo 5 looked.
Right. I think that's just the way that graphics.
It
are
might
going.
have just
It
been
might
the
have just been-
rendering engine.
it might have been.
Just because it's new, right?
Yeah.
They didn't say a release date. They didn't say we'll talk about this more next year. Nothing.
Yeah.
They
'Cause-
showed like a 30-second trailer and then like
4K. It makes colors just pop too. Right?
Yeah.
it's true.
Right.
Yeah.
So it makes things that look like, you gotta remember, we all like picture Halo and we think Halo 1.
Yeah.
That's what I
That's
see
true.
at least. So
Yeah.
I'm like seeing
Same
Halo.
here.
I'm like, wow.
Either 1 or 2 for me.
This looks so
'cause-
much more cartoony than Halo, and then I realized that game came out like 15 years ago.
No,
Yes.
that's what I was saying. Like the cartoony aspect of it looks like the original Halo
Right,
than Halo 5. Like Halo 5 was a lot darker.
Those bright colors,
The
right?
colors were more like dark and
Yeah.
like it was more of a dark purple instead of like dark green
Mm-hmm.
instead of just the green of
Yeah.
Master Chief.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying I'm kind of on Morgan's side. That would be cool if it's a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it is, and the only reason I said that is because we see him put Cortana in his helmet.
Yeah. Unless
And
it's
anybody
a new
who's
AI.
played 5, it could be a new AI too. But
All right.
anybody that's played 5, Cortana goes rogue.
Yeah.
So-
Spoilers.
Moving on.
So excited for Halo?
I yes, just because.
Yeah,
it's
I
Halo.
just want to know more about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
want to know more about it.
So the next game shown, I never played the first one. Morgan did. Ori 2.
Ah, yes.
What should I have actually written down what it was called?
Will of the Wisps.
Will of the Wisp.
Yep.
All right, you go because I'll forget that.
So
Ori 2. That's what it's called.
Ori
2.
2. We
That's
don't-
what it's gonna be called from now on.
Since I'm the only one who played the first one, we don't need to go too much into it, but it was by far like one of the best Metroidvania games I've ever played. That isn't like an original Metroid or Castlevania game, right?
Right.
So like it's a great spin-off of that kind of gameplay. And it looks to be more of that from the first game and like even more. It looks like they're taking everything they did and pushing it even further.
And they did it right because that makes me want to go and buy the first one.
And like the first one has like such a crazy heartfelt story that makes you feel for characters that don't even talk ever. And the animation is just so good. The graphics look good in this one too. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Honestly, like once Morgan mentioned that it's a Metroidvania game, I'm a huge fan of Symphony of the Night.
Great
Castlevania
game.
Symphony of the Night.
Great
game.
game.
So when I hear things like that with Metroidvania, I'm almost inclined just to buy it on that. A good example of that is what's it called? Shadow Complex. You ever played
Yes,
that?
I
Yeah.
liked that game. That
Shadow
was a good one.
Complex was a really good game
Yeah.
based on the Metroidvania platform.
Yeah.
So when I hear that is involved in the game, I'm probably gonna go out and buy it just on that.
Oh yeah. Like
you
I'm
go.
definitely gonna check out the first game. Like I'm most likely gonna.
Yeah.
Probably even fucking tonight.
There you go.
All right. Next topic. I think a topic we're all kind of really interested in.
Yes.
The new From Software game.
Oh,
What was it
man.
called? Suriko Shadows
Suriko?
Die Twice.
Yes.
Sounds like a Japanese beer.
Yeah. It's what's
Yeah.
interesting though, and like we'll get to like gameplay and that, but like, did you guys notice that it's not Namco this time? It's Activision.
Shit, yeah.
You know what? I didn't pick up on that at first, but
Because
So
when I
it's
saw
every-
Activision, I was really confused.
Every Souls game is From Software and Namco Bandai. This one is From Software and Activision.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because Namco's too busy working on other stuff, and From
Yeah.
Software really just wanted to pump
Well,
out their next game.
Also-
Again,
keep in-
later on, like we see what they like
they're
Bandai is
working
working
on at the moment. Yeah.
we gotta remember too. It's not just because it's not Bandai Namco anymore. I'm fairly sure Bandai Namco owns the Dark Souls IP.
They do.
That's right. They do.
So
do.
FromSoft can go off and do whatever they want. It's very similar to how Bungie had to give up Halo.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Microsoft owns
So
that.
that's why
Yeah.
it plays and looks like Dark Souls.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anybody who watched the conference, you'll know that it basically looks like feudal Japan Dark Souls.
So like Neo.
Yeah. And
But go ahead.
I think I'm the only one here who's played Neo.
I haven't. No.
But it looked good. I wanted
Yeah.
to play it.
Yeah, it looks really good. It looks very similar to Neo from just what I've seen. And if it's anything like Neo, it's hard as fuck.
I feel like that's why you haven't given me the game yet. You don't want me to play.
You know, and I love Dark Souls games, but
Yeah.
goddamn, Neo is hard.
Yeah.
And you know what looks interesting about this one too, is that it looks kind of like action adventure based.
Mm-hmm.
Like there were scenes where he had like a hook shot like thing, and he climbed up on a roof, and like scenes where he was like sliding between two buildings, trying not to get caught by some guards.
And what
So
I'm
that's really
wondering
interesting.
is obviously a Dark Souls game. You die, comes up on the screen.
And then
Yeah,
Andrew
and
said
Andrew
that
called
during
it.
the conference.
But you died, and then something happened.
It looked like a story moment. That might have been like the
That-
first time you die.
Yeah, because Shadows died twice. That's not just, oh, that sounds cool, that's going to be the name. That obviously has to mean
I don't know if you guys
something.
picked up though. I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the trailer, his bones were out on his left arm.
Yeah,
Yes.
because
Because he had like a mechanical arm.
they
and that's where the hook shot.
showed a teaser of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the Game Awards.
Yeah, so
Right.
that's
And all it
obviously,
said was From Software, and then this just bone
And then
arm. And we
Shadows
were like,
died
what
twice.
the fuck? And we thought it was Bloodborne 2 because Shadows died twice. But
yeah.
Right.
you know what? It's a new IP, and I'm pretty excited.
I'm
That was
excited.
it. Like, we don't want to spoil the conference, like, or like
Yeah.
people who are listening to this, but that was probably like the hypest of like,
Yeah.
of the stuff they showed off.
For me, it was the biggest reveal for me because I am such a huge Dark Souls
Same
fan.
here.
I was
Yeah.
not expecting anything from Software.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Especially at Xbox.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's good.
But we still could see something about Bloodborne tomorrow on Sony.
But like I said, they said they're only going to talk about 4 games. So I don't
Does-
know if they'll stick to that.
Does
but-
Sony own the IP for Bloodborne?
Yeah, because
do?
they published it.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Moving on.
I was really surprised with this, seeing as their conference like from now as it starts in a half hour. Fallout 76 was talked about on the Microsoft conference instead of revealing at Bethesda, which surprised me. But I mean, obviously they're going to probably show the exact same thing at Bethesda.
with more gameplay, I'd assume.
I doubt they'll show gameplay. Then again, they showed gameplay with Fallout 4, so there might be gameplay.
And it's supposed to come out this year, right?
I don't think they ever said.
Or did it just say 76? Like Fallout 76?
I think it just said Fallout 76.
Okay.
Again, this is information I should have written down.
But I
Wrote
think
down.
like going in when we first saw them reveal the trailer last week, a lot of us thought it was like an online MMO type thing.
Oh, thank
Still
God.
might-
Thank God
After
it's not.
watching that trailer, like the jury's still out on that, but it kind of looks like a New Vegas type deal.
I don't think they were, because I read multiple things, and obviously this time of year I never believe gaming rumors because people are just the biggest trolls when it comes to
Oh,
E3.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
But people were saying
and
like
Smash
it was
Bros.
going to be an MMORPG. But people are also saying it was going to be like a DayZ kind of thing, like a survival Fallout game, which, if done right, could be amazing.
Right.
But if done incorrectly, could be the fall of it.
But it didn't look
No
like
pun.
that.
No.
Like if
But
from that
they-
trailer,
but
it
they
literally
showed-
just looked like a brand new Fallout game.
But they showed multiple people
walking.
walking, so
Yeah.
that's where.
But you know what that could have been? Remember when I said it might be between Fallout 3 and Fallout 4?
Mm-hmm.
The guy who was in the first, I can't remember the name of the armor right now.
The T-35 armor,
The
I think?
T-35 armor, that was from Fallout 1.
Yeah.
So it could have been someone from Fallout 2 walking by, someone from Fallout 3 walking by, and then the guy from Vault 76 just standing over the armor.
True. Because, like I said, Vault 76 has been talked about in every single
Every single Fallout.
Fallout game, saying that they were going to not repopularize, but rebuild the world. So,
And that was the big difference between the original Fallout game and the newer ones. Because
Yeah.
Fallout 1, you're actually still in the vault, and your vault isn't
Yeah.
like decrepit and dying like the rest of them are. The vault, what Vault-Tec did to the vault in the first game was disable your water chip, so you had to leave the vault and go back and try and find the water chip, the Garden of Eden creation kit, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to say what the new one's going to be, what the premise of
Yeah.
what, because each vault has something that they're testing, right?
I just-
Cryogenic freezing or whatever the
Yeah.
company
Oh, yeah,
has
because
done,
that was
right?
4, right?
yeah.
right?
So, like, I just thought of something, but it just came up. So, me and Morgan have a Facebook group with our friend Anthony where we talk about game stuff.
Hey.
We were talking about this press conference and how me and Morgan were about it. And Morgan mentioned, spoiler alert, later in the conference they talk about Gears 5 Funko Pops,
Goddamn.
which was weird. We'll get into that later, obviously. But Anthony's just like, I see no problem.
No, that's
Oh.
So he's totally into it.
no, that's a branding fail.
Yeah,
man.
we'll get
we'll
to
get
that
into that because
travesty.
that's something.
No,
All right.
God damn it.
I just kind of thought with Fallout 76, since it's been talked about, technically it's being teased for, what is it, 13 years now? Fallout's
Which
been
one?
around?
Sorry, what?
Fallout, the series, has been around for...
What was the first one on original Xbox?
No, the first one was a PC.
No,
PC
first-
exclusive.
Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 are both PC games.
Right.
So I would say probably 15 years in the making.
It's hard to say, just based on the look of it. Like Fallout 1 and 2 are old isometric style games,
Yeah.
so overhead they're kind of more
Right.
tactic
So,
turn-based.
all right, so let's say for 15 years, Vault 76
They've
is
kind
being
of teased
teased
what
about.
this is. So now
What
it could
if
be like a huge
Vault 76, like Fallout 76, is the final Fallout game?
Ooh.
Repopulating. They said
They would
that
popularize.
that Fallout 76, the map is 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
That's insane.
That's just them boasting tech, though.
Obviously,
yeah.
it's them boasting tech, but at the same time, what if it is the last Fallout game?
We might get a little too into Fallout here, but what if the people in Vault 76 are like the alpha males? Like they were like when they all tested people for when they were going into the vaults, because they're all going into different vaults for different things.
Yeah.
What if these were like the prime like human specimens, like the smartest, the fastest, strongest,
Or
like-
even just the vault that was supposed to live,
yes,
Yeah.
right? Just the vault that wasn't destined to fail from the start.
yes,
Yeah.
the
Well, that's
actually
true.
most well-built one, with
Right, so
civilization
these are the
and
guys who
everything.
come out and don't think anything's wrong. Vault-Tec saved
Ah,
us.
true. Okay.
Vault-Tec saved us.
Yeah.
You know, the doors opened up. It's safe to go to the surface. Everything must be okay. All is
True.
well.
I like that premise.
Because the vault
Yeah.
looked clean. It didn't
Right.
look run down.
Yeah.
It looked messy, but like people live
And
in
it
there.
looked
like people lived
party.
there.
And also,
Yeah.
his suit was like pristine,
And it was like sewn.
spotless.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
All right. So before we get way too much into this, we should probably move on. Maybe do a Fallout one later.
yeah.
Next game, I didn't catch the full title of it, but it's that new Life is Strange game, Captain something. It's
I'm indifferent.
I
Yeah,
am,
it was-
but at
okay.
the same time, Life is Strange, and even the prequel, Life is Strange
Before the storm.
Before the Storm, they were a good game. Life is Strange was awesome because it was different. It was new. We've never
So
saw
well
anything like
done.
that. Pulled on your heartstrings.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The first one, like the second one, it didn't do that as much, but I know you didn't think the same way, and I don't think me and Morgan have ever talked about it, but
Man.
the ending of that, like after the credits,
of 2?
when you're hearing like the photos being taken of Rachel,
Yeah. Goddamn.
that
I
that
didn't.
pulled
I
on
didn't
my-
even.
that pulled
I
on my
haven't played
heartstrings.
Before the Storm, but I'll let you
Oh,
guys.
no, sorry. Well,
It's
obviously
okay. I
it leads
really
up.
like the first one. I meant to play Before the Storm.
But Before the Storm just sets up for the the heartbreak of the first game.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
because you play as Chloe.
yes.
You know,
In
if you're a newcomer to the series, I would say play the second one first, like Before the Storm, because that lets you know what's going. Like there's no spoilers to the first game.
True. Yeah, I agree. Play Before the Storm first because
it sets up the first.
it sets up, and you get an idea of who Chloe is in the
And it
first
also
game.
tells you why Chloe is the way she is in the first game.
Exactly, but like
That's
you
a good
also
point.
you also have an idea of who Chloe is.
And why Rachel's so fucking important.
Yeah, but like
That's true. That's yeah.
I played Before the Storm in the image of who Chloe was. She was a bitch. She was a hard ass.
Yeah.
But people might
I
not see
loved her.
Chloe that way.
I didn't.
But see, that would be really cool to open up a different perspective of the first
Exactly.
game, because people who play the first game, for me, for example, a lot of people, including myself, first time through, are like, "Wow, Chloe's like using Max like in a really bad way."
Oh, 100%.
Like power struggle, like making her do
Yeah.
shit she wouldn't usually do, and other people might perceive that as letting Max be the way she really is supposed to be.
Exactly.
Right. So
Anyways, once again,
Keep-
before we
keep
get
going.
too deep
Just one
into
sec.
Life is Strange, this new game, it takes place in the Life is Strange universe, which means it's coexisting to Life is Strange.
which is, I guess, explains why this kid has
The
powers.
the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit.
The awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. All right.
Okay. Sorry, I had to look it up.
Yeah,
From
it was
bugging
bugging
the
me.
shit out of
From
me.
the trailer, it just looks like this kid dreams and they happen.
Yeah.
Or he like daydreams, dreams. Like
Yeah,
like,
you're
it
living
looks
his
really-
daydreams.
Yeah. Like we don't know anything about it, but like it's
The
free.
kid's mom dies, dad's an alcoholic,
Yeah.
and like
And the
at
kid
breakfast
has,
the
like,
kid's like,
he can
"Daddy, do you
vision
have to
things."
drink at breakfast?" Well, I don't need to hear this from you, like kind of
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah.
it's gonna pull at my heartstrings. I'm not prepared for the cry, but I'm going to get
If
it.
it's anything
Seeing-
like the end of Walking Dead episode 1, I'm then like.
speaking
oh my
of
God.
Walking Dead,
You mean
the final
episode 5, season 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
the
Oh.
final
Oh.
the final season of the Walking Dead
Yeah, I know, I
Telltale
have to
games
play that, obviously.
is
Yeah.
being released, and
Yeah.
I have to play the next one, like
Me
the third
too.
one.
I played 1 and 2.
I have to play 3.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm not prepared for the end because I know what's gonna happen. And
Guy,
I don't
Everybody
wanna
knows
do
what's
it.
gonna happen.
Okay, but Lee is the best.
Oh,
Yes.
100%.
Oh, Lee is like the man.
Yeah.
See what I mean? We get off topic all the
God.
time.
That's all
No,
right.
but I agree. Telltale Games, like the Walking Dead Telltale Games, brought in this new genre of games.
Exactly.
That when I first heard about them, like I was not interested.
Right.
And
Me
then,
neither. And then I played The Walking Dead.
And then I played The
and,
Walking
like,
Dead, and I got so into. Even the second one was amazing. And then I went to Tales of the Borderland, which is absolutely hysterical.
You know
No.
what? And like before we get too off topic here, I will say this: that the Telltale Batman game is like the best told Batman story
I'll have to play
ever, and I'm a huge Batman fan, so that's a strong like.
I'll say even
statement.
right off the top too. Like, I would say The Walking Dead, the final episode of the first season, was the first game to ever legitimately make me
cry?
To make
Oh,
me cry.
100%.
100%.
I
100%.
cried like a baby.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
bawled.
I was sitting there and like, you're trying to be like, I'm a man. I'm a man
Fucking
living in my mom's
Bridge
basement.
to Terabithia all over again.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're sitting there.
right?
But in a video game.
Right?
Yeah.
He's sitting there. He's like, "You gotta shoot me." I'm like, "Fuck."
Nope. Nope.
All right, so before we get to
Okay, so
crying,
Captain Spirit, we don't know much about it, but
I'm
it's
excited.
free on June 26th. So
I'm excited.
We can all check it out anyway.
next game, Metro Exodus.
Oh, the new
Metro
game, yeah.
2033 and Metro Last Light.
Big fan
I
of
haven't
those games.
beat Last Light. I was near the end. I'm gonna have to replay because it's been like 4 years since I
Right.
played it. Great games. Love them. Love the
The aesthetic.
aspect of it. Like, it was a great game. Having to, like, your mask can't get damaged when you go to the surface or you will die.
Yeah.
Was a great concept of a game. And this, I'm assuming it takes place after, but at the same time, this could be the start of what happened. We couldn't tell from that trailer.
It could be.
The only giveaway thing was that it said based on Metro
2035.
2035.
Yes. So
So maybe they just didn't want to call it Metro 2035 just to confuse
Probably.
people because it was Metro 2033, then Metro Last Light,
yeah.
and then they were just like, well, we can't call this one 2035, or people would be like,
True.
wait, what? Is this like a sequel, or what is this?
In case
But-
anybody's getting pissed off, we've never read the books if you haven't realized that.
Yes.
So,
But great game, though.
Different from in the book. It doesn't happen this way.
we just play the
Into
game.
voice
So
acting. So
I
not
will,
much we can get into that,
I'll
but
buy it, though.
I'm excited.
I'll buy it.
It looks good.
All right, the next game.
What is it?
You guys know what it is.
Gears of War Funko Pop?
No.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
That's literally back here.
Okay, it was like the third last thing announced.
I'm
but
upset. I'm
we're-
upset. I'm upset.
So we're gonna let Andrew have that one later.
I'm upset.
We'll rant. We'll love it.
This one might take up some time.
Oh, it's
Is
the
it the one
fucking
for me?
Devil May Cry 5.
No.
Oh, what?
That's
What?
way down here.
Oh,
Kingdom
shit.
Hearts 3. I was trying to be
Okay.
genuinely.
No, you know
Into-
what?
So-
My body is so damaged from how long this game's been delayed. I'm just
Yes.
angry.
I know.
So okay, so
We'll
there's
let
not
Morgan
much to get
take
into.
this.
All they did was show Frozen World, and then like
Tangled.
Tangle. Okay, no, I mean like the new thing they
Oh,
showed was Frozen World.
yeah.
And then they just did like kind of like a recap of every world we've already seen. Maybe like different scenarios in it, and like new cutscenes with like Xemnas and Xehanort, and the organization is back.
Fucking-
Flaxreen.
What's her name? At the end there, you flip shit over.
Aqua. So
Aqua.
Aqua from Birth by Sleep makes an appearance. So that's, but she's evil. So that's cool.
Yeah.
So it was like overall it was a pretty underwhelming trailer, and it was weird because there was like points where there should have been sound and there wasn't, and then like Haley Joel Osment just was like, "Oh, I'm Sora doing Sora stuff," and then like the only audio you had was like Sora talking,
Yeah.
and then like action stuff with no sound, and then Sora talking, like.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
either way, like
I'm excited.
this
for it.
sequel's been a long fucking time coming.
I'm
And
just
so
hoping
we're all
it's-
just like ready to play.
I'm
it,
just
right?
hoping it's not a Duke Nukem Forever
I was
thing.
just gonna say that.
Oh my god, do not do that.
Don't put that image in your head.
Tetsuya Nomura has worked so hard on this game, and like he's made so many sequels and prequels and like in between story games, and I've played them all. And I know the story, and it's so convoluted, but like
Oh
I
my
need this
God.
fucking end.
Morgan sat down with me. I think it was for like 3 hours explaining the story.
Explaining
to me
Kingdom
once.
Hearts to Mitch.
over Facebook Messenger, so my head exploded.
I'm so
All
sorry.
right, the next game, Super Smash. No, I'm kidding.
Wrong conference.
Wrong conference. All
We'll
right,
get
this
there
one
on Tuesday.
won't be much into. Sea of Thieves, the new DLC's coming out. Hopefully, it makes the game better. The game's fun, but hopefully, it makes it better. New thing. It's giving like a new, at least from what I see, one new map.
Mm-hmm.
2 new maps.
From a game that asks.
Well, what
Something Sails.
it was
and...
Buried Sails in the Forsaken Shores.
Right.
The Forsaken Shores
was the
is a
orb.
new map.
Okay, yeah.
So the Broken Sails might be something completely different.
Okay,
Buried
yeah,
Sails.
right. We didn't really see anything on that one. But that one launches in July, and the other one launches in September.
Yeah. So we got wait, but hopefully it makes.
For a game that asks for so much time, and you get only cosmetic items and changes out of it, I don't really care for that.
It's going from one extreme to the next, where like you see, I mean they've fixed it, but EA with the microtransactions pay to win,
right.
Go
Yeah.
and then where maybe it's only cosmetics that you see, and then Sea of Thieves did that, but they only did cosmetics, and we not necessarily like pay real money for like a better gun, but do a mission, maybe find a better gun or find a better sword or stuff
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
So
And that makes sense. I mean, like, for example, like, there's 3 factions, right? There's, like, the Traders, the Souls one,
and then the gold.
and the Gold. And, like, for a game that, like, says you to get to the end game, technically end game, and become an ultimate pirate or whatever the hell it's called, you need to get to level 50 for each one. And you're telling me all I get is, like, a different bow on my ship? Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
That's true. I
I
really
don't-
do not give 2 fucks about my
I don't
ship
fucking
at all.
care.
but because
I don't. I just want to be a pirate. I don't want to
So
anything with the
the
ship.
game is fun when you're playing with friends because you just put a headset on and
Right.
you literally fuck around.
And
me
drink
and Andrew were playing it one day. We got attacked by pirates. I'm freaking out. I'm flooding the boat, pulling things up. I'm like, Andrew, where the fuck are you? I go up to the bow of the ship and he's just fucking playing the hurdy-gurdy and letting it sing.
I'm playing a sad tune. We're going down anyway.
I'm pretty sure it was the
Whatever. Sad tune with context.
and then he totally sniped a guy with a cannon. If I can find that video, I'll throw it up here.
Anyways, Sea of
Alright.
Thieves DLC.
I
don't care.
I'll
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it. I'll get it.
I have the game for free, so I'll just.
Forza Horizon 4.
Which, I guess I'm the only one who's played the other Forza games.
I played Forza 5, 6, 7.
I didn't play 7.
I think I played 7, but I
Well,
never
I
played the
played-
Horizon games.
Anyways, I played the other Horizon games, and they're by far the best driving simulators out there. And every time, like, you're like, oh, I wonder what Forza's gonna do to step it up. And like every time, they add more details to the graphics, things you wouldn't even like notice. And like this time, they're bringing around seasons. Like that wasn't in any of the Horizon games, but you can play all 4 seasons. And I don't know if it goes with like what season it is. And since this game releases in the fall, will it start in the fall? And then when you go into the winter, will it be
That'd
winter?
be kind of cool because
But-
GTA 5 did something like that. Like every winter, the map was
Yeah.
it became snowy and harder to drive.
And like Animal Crossing does shit like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, they're great driving simulators, and the other ones took place in France, Italy, and the last one 2 took place in France and Italy, 3 took place in Australia, and this one takes place
Britain.
in Great Britain.
yeah.
So
So
it's a
interesting.
huge world.
For
so
me, it's one of those things. Like I like driving games, but I can't justify spending $79.99 on
Guys, we live in
it.
Canada. Our games are like $80. All right.
Yes,
For
that's
Nine-
right. So
90
80 to 90 bucks.
90.03 after tax.
Yeah, the
Oh my
90.03
God.
after tax for a world driving simulator.
yeah.
For any
Anyways,
game.
it's a great game. It will be good. We might not even play it.
Yeah,
But
who knows? Next isn't really a game. I didn't write them down, but they introduced 5 new studios that they now own.
okay, yeah.
So
Microsoft is just dropping cash.
They just
Yeah.
name dropped a bunch of
big name
studios that were kind of like indie or like third party, but are now
The one thing that
exclusively Microsoft.
Was it Playground Entertainment's?
Playground? So the one that does the Forza games,
And they're making a brand new IP,
an
not
RPG,
yeah,
an
an RPG.
open world RPG. So
that's pretty cool.
exciting.
This gets me excited for different things, and
Yeah.
and so I honestly I can't wait to see what comes from that.
I mentioned this to Mitch and Morgan earlier, that all I want is a goddamn proper Banjo-Kazooie sequel.
And they didn't drop it.
Give me that.
Rare's logo was up on the stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And it was the only thing they talked about was Sea of Thieves. Give us Banjo-Kazooie 4, damn it. Nuts and Bolts was
That's not even fuck that game. No.
Yeah, exactly. That's
No,
what I mean. That's
That wasn't a real game.
Give me
No.
give me a Banjo-Kazooie 3E.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Banjo
Give me-
3E.
Give me that.
Banjo
Yeah.
3. All right, moving on from the salty conversation.
Fucking Nuts and Bolts.
The game-
Small text bullshit.
Oh, I forgot about this. The game that I'm actually looking forward to the most on this list, We Happy Few. I've been waiting for this game for 2 years from when it was announced. The concept looked great.
Oh yeah.
I've seen different things of gameplay, if it's like a time survival game or if it's an actual like story-based game. I don't know.
I think they were like because it was under game preview for so
Yeah.
long, it was kind of stuck in development hell, and I think they themselves were trying to figure out
What the
where
game
were
is.
they going with this.
Right.
That scares me, but at the same time, I'm really excited because, like I said, the concept for that game, you have like taking a pill. You have
Yeah.
the choice to take a pill or not to take the pill.
Yeah, it's satire on today's society.
Oh,
with
100%.
pharmaceuticals,
100%.
And like what was I gonna say? Shoot, I lost my train of thought.
You do that every podcast we do.
I just see. I need to write stuff down in a book like you do.
Oh, technology's so good. I got a fucking book in front of me.
Well, yeah.
He's just heated about Banjo-Kazooie.
God damn it!
All right.
Text bullshit.
If you think of it, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Because the next topic will take us 5 seconds. PUBG. Fuck it. I'm totally over it.
Yeah,
I'm really over it.
Like none of us even care about PUBG, so
Like
it
I
was
was saying-
just like they added all the modes or whatever, and the
Yeah.
game's being finalized.
Ooh.
Unpopular opinion. Not even PUBG. I'm over Battle Royale.
Me too.
Yes. Oh, Battlefield 5 announced.
It's the new.
Of course they fucking did. It's the new fad.
It is, but I mean, I've already bought Call of Duty 4.
Right.
And here's a really interesting thing, is that there was this game for PS3.
Oh, shit.
PS3 that was called Mag.
Yes.
And it was like
tanked.
massive amazing gunner or something.
Wasn't it a massive army game?
Massive army game.
Yeah.
That was the first battle royale game.
And everyone's like, "Oh,
It was
fuck
a-
that game."
No,
yeah,
but
it was
everyone said-
it was 128-1. And
Everyone
like,
said fuck that game for the sake of at that time Sony servers couldn't handle it. The game
And
was
that's probably
unplayable
why.
for a couple years.
PSN is bad.
yeah, and like now it's like, oh,
That's
Battle
the one thing we
Royales are
don't do
cool.
on this channel is shit talk other. I'm kidding. I made an entire bit on our Smash Bros about how bad the PS4 Pro was. So.
oh god, what a shit upgrade. Anyways,
all right. So PUBG, fuck it. The next
Yeah,
one.
fuck
This is your
Devil May Cry 5.
time to shine.
No, we're getting there.
Spoiler alert:
No, Tales of Vesperia.
Tales of Vesperia.
So
So this was the only Xbox exclusive Tales game. Came out in 2008. So essentially, they're just re-releasing it for Xbox One, 4K enhanced. I think a bit of better graphics, but it also has the PS3 gameplay, which is really cool because it only came out on PS3 in Japan, and you got to play as like the other main guy in the story,
Okay.
who is like your best friend. But in the Xbox version, you never played it as him, and it said it's coming with a brand new DLC like story.
Yeah.
So, and Tales games are long enough as is. You can put like 90 hours into a Tales game
I'm looking
and
forward to it.
just scratch the surface. But anybody who hasn't played a Tales game, Tales of Vesperia is like one of the best ones. Great story, great gameplay. Highly recommend picking this one up if you haven't played it.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna try it out because I honestly within the last 2 years I think I've really gotten into anime, and that game just made like my anime boner like really hard.
That's what every Tales game is.
The only
you
pro-
just definitely need to check that.
No, that's what I mean. Like I never saw those games before. I never got into them, but I'm actually like because I'm binge watching Fairy Tail right now.
Oh, yeah.
When I'm done that, I want to start watching Bleach. I want to. I'm staying away from One Piece because I can't watch 800 episodes of an
Nope.
anime.
Anyways,
I don't have a problem with this game, but I'm gonna jump ship and talk about. It's called Definitive Edition,
yes,
and that's my big problem with this next generation
Yes.
of gaming.
It
It's
is.
not next gen gaming; it's remasters of old good games.
and to be fair, you can't go like it's an anime style game, and like it looked amazing on Xbox 360 when it came out in 2008, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You can't really do much with it. Like you said, 4K makes like colors pop in that.
Yeah.
And that's probably all it's gonna do.
Yeah. But no, I agree with Andrew. I'm tired of definitive.
Oh yeah, same.
Your viewers gonna think I'm some grumpy old fucking man.
Because you are an old grumpy old man.
He has the same age as us.
The same age as me. You're the
Yeah,
old,
I'm
you're
the
the
old
old
man.
fuck.
You old
Even
bag.
though I'm only barely a year older, if that.
You old bag.
All right, moving on. Division 2. Thoughts?
It looks cool.
It looks cool.
To be full disclosure, I haven't played the first division.
I think I showed you.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't played it. I haven't played it.
So,
my only what scares me the most about this trailer is, or teaser, sorry, when it came out. The first division was shown at the Ubisoft. Was it 2014?
Yeah, 2014.
Well, 2013, I think. It looked amazing. Graphics were amazing when the game came out. Graphics were still good, but
They're
it was
good, but they weren't as good.
Yeah, so this game looked amazing, and what scares me about that. But then again,
But they did say it's a brand new engine, Snowdrop engine, and
True.
it did say in-game footage in real engine.
you know, they
until
did
we
the same
saw-
thing with Watch Dogs.
But no, I don't like Watch Dogs, so
First one was what I actually liked about Watch Dogs. The first one the most was the soundtrack.
that's cool though.
And it was in Chicago.
In-game engine until we drop down the content because we have to release it on time.
Anyways, it looks like more Division. Division 1 was really good, so
Yeah,
I'm
So-
looking forward to it.
I'll try it. Moving on again, not really new games, but they're upgrading Game Pass. They're doing that faster load, or the game.
They call it fast start.
fast start. The game will start faster. I mean, cool, but
I mean, people are, like I said, like to you guys when we were watching the conference, people are gonna kind of like turn their nose up to that, like, oh, who cares? It starts faster.
but that is
But as a like engineering standpoint, from
It's
like,
amazing.
It's really really cool that you can
Yeah.
stream these games, you know, for
Yeah.
$10 a month. And I to be fair, like there's a lot of old shit on there right now. That's fine.
Yeah.
But going forward, they're releasing all the new titles, and hopefully, if they step up their game and start releasing more exclusive shit, that'll be really awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
And they already said like well, Sea of Thieves is already on there.
Yeah.
They already said the new Forza is going to be on
Yeah.
there.
Division 2.
Division no.
I think they said Division 2 is going to be on there. Didn't
Division 1 is.
they? Or Division 1.
But anyways, all the brand new exclusive Xbox IPs
Yeah.
are going to be on Game Pass. And
Yeah.
for $10 a month, it's Xbox Netflix. So
Pretty much. Yeah.
it's definitely worth looking into.
Yeah. My thing with Game Pass is I have a really grasp on physical copies.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's not the biggest. I get that a lot. It's not the biggest catalog, but my gaming catalog right now is it's fucking impressive.
Yeah,
Like,
it's pretty-
I'm really impressed
it's
with
pretty
it.
legit. Yeah.
I'm the same
I have
thing
a pretty big one, too.
with
Gaming catalog.
vinyl records and all that. And
Yeah.
Morgan's penis is fucking enormous.
That's not what we were talking about. But I was also talking about physical games.
I had a pretty big gaming catalog as well, but I had to downsize recently because I'm a broke ass student.
And
I
whose
feel
fault
that.
is that?
I had to work all through school.
Oh,
Anyways,
yeah. And then they showed a bunch of games that were announced on, and when they talked about Elder Scrolls Online, everyone booed. It was fucking hilarious.
oh my god, yeah,
Give
because
me-
it's coming to Game Pass, and they
Yeah.
were like, they're like, yeah, oh.
They're like, oh.
But then when she said like, and Elder Scrolls Online, people were like
all right, you know what?
they actually clapped. You know, it was good.
Next is the new Tomb Raider game. Looks pretty sick.
Looks good.
Yep.
Looks really good.
I
I'm
played
excited.
the first two. I had no issues with the first
and
two.
they just got better and better. Like the first one was awesome because it was Lara Croft before she was Lara Croft. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
like she was making mistakes. She was
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Lara Croft ate shit in the first game.
100%.
Like,
And then
she
in the
died
second
so
one,
many times.
and then the second one, she was better, but she was still like new.
Yeah.
This from what I saw from the
She's
trailer,
jaded.
she's Lara Croft.
Yeah.
She's
She's hard ass now.
yeah.
You
like,
go from Deer Hunting Simulator, Tomb Raider, all the way
To-
to
to
Tomb Raider.
To you found Jesus to this looks intense.
from Deer Hunter to People Hunter.
There you go.
So I'm looking forward to that. It should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Next game, it brought back my 2000, I'd say 4 roots. I was really excited about
What game is this?
routes. Fucking Morgan. Session, a
Oh,
new
yeah.
skating game.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, like
I thought it was Skate 4. It might be a Skate successor, but
they didn't it was a brand new studio.
yeah,
So I didn't catch the name of it.
but
But
it nothing was shown. It just showed people skateboarding,
One
people
dude
falling on
skateboarding.
their face.
Yeah.
One dude skateboarding.
One dude skate. But either way, like
Little do we know, this is a new goat simulator.
probably
But with a skateboard. Just
there was a skateboard goat simulator, Morgan.
son of a bitch. I'm behind
No.
Sometimes.
I'm looking forward to it.
I like skating.
I like
I
the
can't
skate
wait.
games.
and
Tony Hawk
especially since
Underground 1
Eminem
and 2.
was rapping in
Yeah.
the clip.
that's the word I was looking for.
And like the horse modes in Skate 1, 2, and 3
Yeah.
were amazing.
And I just loved
So-
having skate. Like everything you did when you fell, it showed what you broke.
Yeah.
Like I was playing and I fell, and it showed my testicles pop.
Nothing is better. Have you ever played Sniper Elite though?
When
Yes.
you shoot Hitler in the
You
nuts.
can you like
Yeah.
shoot somebody and it like X-rays into shooting someone's fucking cock off.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, isn't it?
Sniper Elite, everyone. Go shoot off dicks.
The next game.
X-ray vision dicks.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm blanking on what this game was. We
Oh.
literally watched it like 20 minutes ago. Black Desert.
Oh, MMORPG.
Right, the new MMO.
It was the Japan looking one.
Oh!
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked pretty cool.
The Japan looking
The
one.
Japan looking.
It was, like...
That's so racist.
It looked like a 4-player, like, co-op like game. There was like a mage, there was like a swordsman, but it almost looked like Fable and Final Fantasy and like Diablo had a baby.
It wasn't Square Enix involved, was it?
No.
No, it was a like every other generic free MMORPG on the
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a medieval RPG. That's all you can
Right.
get out of it.
But
like,
looked interesting. Might have to check it out.
Yep.
yep.
I'm always skeptic about MMOs.
Yeah, like it could be cool and it could flop. So
There's only been 2 MMOs that I've played that I've absolutely loved, and I don't even know if one is classified an MMO. It probably is.
What's the other one? One's WoW.
WoW and RuneScape.
You know what? RuneScape was pretty good in the days of yore.
yes,
You can
back in the
they're
day.
actually
back in the day.
they're actually shutting down the server soon, I think.
Yep,
Are they
it's
really?
gonna be gone
for
forever.
RuneScape. I don't know the OG RuneScape, but I think it's the entire thing they're gonna be shutting down.
Yep.
You can't go to Valen Rock and call somebody a bitch anymore.
No.
You know it'd be like
a B star.
Was it Valen Rock? Is that a place?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
You know what like
And
would be like the
Lumbridge.
ultimate
Lumbridge, yeah.
You know what would be like the ultimate thing for RuneScape to do? Come to console. Tell me people wouldn't buy that.
I would if OG
And like
RuneScape, came
RuneScape
back.
is like not paid for, but
Yeah.
like people would pay for it.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Especially with like microtransactions being so big now.
Oh yeah, true.
They're slowly getting rid of those.
People are like, "Oh fuck yeah, give me a new clothing
Let
piece."
me buy the level
Am-
200 red dragon armor from the start,
Am I-
and we'll just wreck shit.
Am I the only one that watched the EA conference?
Yeah. I only saw that cringy Jedi
Oh,
Order
that was
scene you
fucking
sent
weird.
me.
That was so bad.
We're actually going to be doing an EA one either today or tomorrow. We're going to be recording one.
Yeah.
But EA 100%, they were talking about Battlefront 2, and they 100% called themselves out. They're like, we fucked up with Battlefront.
Right.
Like they said like we fucked up within the last 5 years. So like they got rid of loot boxes altogether.
I'm pretty sure all of their ex-employees know that as well.
Oh, 100%. They
And,
said
like,
when talking about
and you
Battlefield
know-
5.
You know what's interesting is when like Disney, who like owns Star Wars now, but like didn't really have any part in that game, but was like when they heard about the outrage for the loot boxes, they were like, "You fucking stop this right now."
But
Like-
even with Battlefield 5, they said seeing as we screwed up, we will no longer have loot crates, loot boxes, or premium pass. Which I
Premium, I love.
I
the
knew there was gonna be no
pass
premium
thing.
pass, but like they know that they messed up,
Right.
and they're getting rid of that. We're not talking about EA right now, but you mentioned microtransactions, and
Fuck that. Hate them.
They're awful.
that's what's
They
killing the
are
gaming
awful.
industry. Microtransactions is what's killing the
But
game.
yeah, like we won't touch on this long because we could talk about it forever. But like to be fair, the gaming industry has grown so much, and an NES cartridge used to cost $60.
Mhm.
Imagine how much it costs to manufacture millions of Blu-rays
Yeah.
for the same price.
Yeah.
How much are they at a loss? They kind of need the microtransactions.
Yes,
I
and-
also hate them. I'm not defending
think-
the microtransactions.
I think if
but-
you want to keep microtransactions,
I think the margins are a lot bigger than you think they are.
they
Oh
are.
yeah, they probably are.
Right.
Well, you think like with the cartridges, they literally had to make the cartridges.
Yeah.
Now they just put a disc in a computer, it
And it
downloads
prints.
in it, and then they print a screen on
Put it this
it.
way, like when Future Shop used to be a thing.
Anybody else remember Future Shop? I took a picture of a
when
Zellers
you-
in Toronto yesterday.
That Future Shop, you could go to. I know the 360 used to play on what the fuck was it? DVDs,
Yeah.
HD DVDs.
Yes.
You could go to Future Shop and get a pack of HD DVDs for like
Oh my
100
God.
of them for like
HD
$10.
DVDs.
So and Blu-rays like aren't Blu-rays aren't a new thing anymore. So
Yeah,
when you're
it's
making
true.
millions of copies of a game for like pennies because you're ordering like millions of copies of them
True.
made,
Yeah.
the margins are a lot bigger than you think.
But I think if you want to keep microtransactions thing, make it just cosmetics.
Right.
Like if you want to pay for loot crates, all you're gonna get is like, oh, I got a Luke Skywalker from Episode 2 skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5,
Yeah.
man. Come on.
No, I'm saying he's still a fetus. Not even a fetus.
Oh,
he's,
jeez.
he's still in I was gonna say Hans. He's still in Anakin's nuts.
That's
Like,
funny because Anakin was announced to come to Battlefront.
yeah,
2.
and General Grievous
Yeah.
and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Anyways, that wasn't part of the Microsoft conference.
but
We just got a
you
little off
mentioned,
topic.
Microtransactions. All right, now we've been talking about for this entire thing, Devil May Cry 5.
We won't go too much into it because I think Mitch has played.
I
them too,
just
but
honestly, I just recently bought
the collection.
like 1 to 4,
Yeah.
and first one, dialogue, story, absolute shit. Gameplay was amazing.
Yes.
Like, in hindsight, like I beat the game in 4 hours. That entire game, like story-wise,
Yeah.
took all of maybe 2 hours.
And
He went from 1 second hating someone to being madly in love and crying when she died.
okay.
I'm like, maybe it explains it in other games,
Yes.
but
So, much like Kingdom Hearts that has tons of other fucking stories and everything, the chronological order for Devil May Cry is 3, 1, 4, 2.
and then wherever this one takes place, I'm assuming.
And this one must take place immediately after 4. So before 2.
So 2 is technically like the final one.
I guess so.
Right?
Anyways, it looks really good. It
Yeah.
looks like a direct sequel to 4. It's not DMC, which was like that reboot that was basically a prequel. It's a brand new Devil May Cry, and they
5.
called it Devil May Cry 5. So it looks hype. It's probably like the coolest thing I saw at the show because I love the Devil May Cry games.
That was
So-
really. I've been meaning to get into them, and then I actually saw that they were talking about announcing a
5th one.
5th one. So I'm like, for I think $40, you could get all 4 of the games
Yeah.
plus like DLC and whatever there
All
was. So I'm
DLC,
like,
yeah.
I'm not turning that up.
And let me tell you guys, in Canada, that's a steal.
Yeah.
That's a steal. I'm even thinking of picking up the 2 South Park games. Normally $106 on sale.
Yeah, I
for
haven't played any of those, so
Stick of Truth was awesome. I played on the PC.
yeah. I'm fractured butthole.
It was funny because you get to fight Khloe Kardashian's aborted Nazi fetus.
Oh, god damn.
my god.
That was a boss in the game.
Fucking South Park, man.
I
Anyways,
love it. And then Fractured Butthole I want to play.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyways, Devil May Cry 5 looks hype. It's
I'm
back
excited
to,
for it.
back to like original gameplay.
We were
so-
sitting here like, oh, well, Dante's not a playable character then. The screen goes black.
and then he just
Dante.
rides in on a fucking motorcycle.
And at the exact same time, me and Morgan are like, oh, there he is.
It looks cool. I don't really know much about it.
Yeah.
There you go. Anyways, Nero looks like he's the main dude around this time, just like
Yeah.
4. So
Might be like a switch off kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll
I haven't played 4 yet. All right. Cuphead DLC.
interesting.
We think it's DLC.
It is DLC.
Is it? They said it was DLC? Oh, yeah. And then
Yeah,
the
it's
intro
like a
said
brand new
DLC.
story
And
and a new playable character.
is it
Mrs. Chalice?
3-player?
We think it might be 3-player now.
But
'cause
let's
now
be
there's
honest.
3
I
characters.
doubt it. I don't think it will be.
Yeah.
Well, that would be way too much of a bullet hell. But think about it.
Fuck.
3 players. That I've never heard of a game that's like, oh, it's exclusively 3 players.
We would
Triforce Heroes.
True. But you know what I mean? But that was like a handheld game.
Yeah.
I'm saying like a console game. I've never sat down. It's either been like 1 to 4 players, not 1 to 3.
yeah.
We would still lose just as much, though.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah. And then the bosses would be 3 times as hard.
Like me and Morgan, we played it day 1. Well, not day 1. When I got the Scorpio, we played it.
Yeah.
And then we want to beat it because we want to start doing hard mode on our channel.
Yes.
Because that would be pretty fucked up. But with 3 player, that'd be awesome.
Anyways, new Cuphead looks cool. Cuphead 1 was really good. So
Yeah, I was
looking forward
I was
to-
waiting for Cuphead the day it was announced.
yeah, so looking forward to more Cuphead.
Next game, Tunic,
Looks
This
cool.
a Zelda
cool.
clone.
this is the
essentially.
Zelda-iest clone I've ever seen next to
Because
Oceanhorn.
you play a fox in a green tunic with essentially
Kokari sword.
with the Kogri sword.
yeah.
It looks like a top-down Zelda game in like this 3D, like pretty awesome looking art style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a game. Depending on how much it is, I'll buy it.
Kind of looks like more like a polygon looking Bastion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
and
was a
Bastion
great
was
game.
cool.
Yeah.
So
So
it looks good.
yeah, it looks good. Like I said, depending on the price, I'll most likely be picking that up.
Yeah,
Honestly, every game here, for the most part, I kind of want to pick up.
And that's why we
Yeah.
stated at the beginning we were like underwhelmed, but like everything was good.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Jump Force.
okay, so
This threw us
kinda
through a
came
ringer.
out of left field because we saw this is the newest Namco Bandai game that is under development right now, and it starts in with this like high definition looking field, and you're like, wow, whatever this is, it has like crazy good graphics, like. And you every time I see a field, I think it's like a new RPG or something.
Yeah.
That's just me. And then you see the ship from One Piece, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's a new One Piece game. And then you see Frieza's ship like completely crashed.
The second we
And
saw
then-
that, me and Morgan were like, oh!
We're like, oh shit, it's obviously a crossover game now. And then there was fucking Naruto standing on a building, and I was like, it's
I know you
ruined
hate
for
it, but
me.
that's another show I'm gonna probably watch.
I know, you have to. It's one of the biggest anime ever. Anyways.
And then at the very end, like it showed them fighting, which is really sick.
And we
Goku
don't know what
looked
the gameplay
amazing.
looks like, but oh my god, the Goku render.
I'll
like,
see if
the
I can find an
graphics
image and put it up.
The graphics are fucking crazy for this game.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And actually, what I'm thinking of doing is getting like the entire conference and just kind of cutting it up.
yeah, exactly.
And then it showed like Jump Force, and it showed
The
a
Death Note
release
characters.
window, and then it showed the Death Note characters, which I started watching, but I was watching on like the Android box.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking watch it, but I want to watch that. It's on Netflix.
It is on Netflix.
I'm probably gonna steal your Netflix.
Okay. You don't have Netflix?
No, I had an
Anyways.
Android box.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
Which
with
you
the,
watch legal copies of everything you
Yep.
stream.
Yes,
exactly.
100% legal copies
with
of
the
everything.
name like Jump Force, I'm just guessing it's like another Shonen Jump crossover, like J-Star's fighting game or whatever. But I don't think it's like a strictly a fighting game. I think it's like more of an action adventure game.
That'd be kind of cool.
But essentially, it's a Shonen Jump crossover.
I think it'd be
thing,
cool if like
so
all like big name animes got together, kind of like that.
I want them to throw Attack on Titan in there.
Like Attack on Titan
And
would be
One Punch
sick.
Man.
One Punch Man. I would like to see Fairy Tail in there.
Yeah,
I would
My
like
Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia. But
like I said, they're all Shonen Jump ones.
well,
So
My Hero Academia is getting a game. It's a Xenoverse,
yeah, essentially.
and the show is 3 seasons in. Yes, the mangas I think have been around for a while, but the show's 3 seasons in. I don't have enough love for any of those characters yet to be
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I want to play as Deku or I want to play as Bakugo. It's like, I know you probably.
I'm the only person here who doesn't watch anime, so
Totally okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
Anyways.
we'll
not,
judge you once you leave. It's
I'm not
totally
on that
fine.
bandwagon
Yeah.
yet. I don't, there's just something about it. I just
No, I
can't
know.
get into
It's
That's
one of those
totally
things like
fine.
I have to be in the mood to watch it. Like I watch
Yeah,
it when I
like,
fall asleep.
Honestly,
or-
for the longest time, I only watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and then like
that's all I watch. And
as
then
soon as I saw
And it's funny because huge anime fans would hate you for that.
exactly, and then as soon as I saw Attack on Titan,
That was the next one
floodgates
I watched.
opened. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Attack
You-
on Titan was so good.
well, I remember my cousin told me to watch it, and you told me to watch it. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'll watch it. It was great. I just went back and rewatched the second season.
It's so
It was
violent.
so good.
It is the most violent.
Weird
thing I've seen.
animation. Like when they show it zoomed out, it looks like they animated on like an actual table. Like they put the animation,
And
not
then
not
some
in a
of it
bad
looks,
way.
like, crazy realistic.
No, that's
too.
what I mean. Like it's a weird animation for an anime, which I like. But that's why I'd like to see. You know that game Extinction that I think you showed me, the giant ogres like you kill.
Yes, that looked cool.
It looked cool. More I looked up on it, it's a Shadow of the Colossus Attack on Titan clone.
It
Like
is,
the only way
yeah.
to kill the giant ogres is by taking your sword to the back of its neck.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
Anyways,
Moving on. Game I kind of called the second I saw it, Dying Light 2.
yeah.
Didn't play the first one.
Didn't play the first one.
Want to.
Looks cool though.
It looks like you have like multiple choices this time around.
You have
Like there's 100 different choices.
something like that.
So that's pretty cool.
Non-linear in my book is good.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because then nobody gets the same gameplay
Non-linear.
experience.
Sorry, our Snapchat streak is about to run out. So I'm
Oh,
just
no!
taking a picture I'm sending you.
Did I send you one today? Totally off
Yeah.
topic.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Alright, we good.
And
God damn.
right? do you see why we never get shit done when recording?
Anyways, Dying Light sequel looks
Yeah.
pretty needy.
Like I like non-linear,
Looks
but
pretty what?
Like neat-ish. I don't know.
Needy?
I don't know. I was saying like needy. Like, oh my god, the game is so needy. Like,
I like when it's a non-linear game, but I hate when it's too non-linear and not done properly.
I like when the game is goody, personally.
Like goody. I don't like when it's baddie. When it's needy, it's okay.
Okay.
But goody would be better.
Okay, goody is probably the bestest.
All right.
Bestie.
Next one.
the bestest of all the best.
Next one is I don't think is the most neediest or goodliest.
Fuck my grammar.
But Battletoads is getting a new game.
That's cool,
It-
just in the
it
nostalgia
is cool.
factor.
Yeah.
The art style looked cool.
I don't think
we
it's
only saw it for like a brief second, but like the
There
art
was
style
no
looked
real
really cool.
trailer for it.
It implied that it wasn't a remaster. That it
No,
was a new game.
well,
It's in a
it
brand,
said
it's
brand
a
new story.
Battletoads
Right.
game.
Which
so,
I mean,
there hasn't been one since the NES.
that's
so,
kind of
like,
good for us because
let's-
that's channel worthy stuff right there.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
like it's really good.
The new trend is for games to be so hard you want to break your controller in half.
Thanks,
I
Battletoads.
was, I'm
Fucking bike level.
I don't think I've ever said it. I don't think I've ever said it on our channel. I'm going back to school for game design, and so this is like I was explaining to like,
Yay.
well, source. Not all of us can be a nurse, you know. And
I didn't do that.
and I was explaining to like grandparents like what exactly I'm doing, and I explained like the hard games.
Right.
They're like, well, why would you do it yourself? I'm like, because you feel so accomplished.
Yes.
There's no better boom to this.
Quoting our own fucking podcast.
Right?
Anyways.
No, but there's no greater feeling than you're stuck on a boss for literally months.
Yeah.
Playing Dark Souls.
Right.
And then you're like, all right, I'm done playing this for a while. Come back to it. First time you pick it up, boom, 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 it's dead.
Yeah.
Like, there's no greater feeling.
Right.
So that's why I think I like really hard games.
Yes.
For the record, I fully endorse video game school. I just realized it sounded super condescending.
It's like, ew, video games are stupid. All right, next one. Nothing. Well, it's kind of cool, but nothing too, oh my god, Just
Okay.
Cause 4.
Yeah, it's another GTA clone.
Another
Looks
Just
cool.
Cause game.
Yeah,
Sure.
all right. It's fine.
Cool. Yeah.
And now we're getting to the most
Jesus.
talked about
Funko Pop.
Okay.
Gears Funko Pop.
Fuck
We're not
that.
gonna talk
No.
about it because there wasn't like a
We-
trailer or anything. There was
we-
a teaser.
We don't
and-
know what the game is.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's like Gears of War 1 remastered with Funko Pops,
Jesus Christ, that would be awful.
or if it would be, or because the more I think about it, yes, it's stupid. Oh, it's a mobile game.
It's a mobile game.
Shit.
I don't fucking care.
So yeah, I don't care about
But
mobile
here's
games
the
really.
I don't
but-
care about mobile games. But tell me the truth right now. You're totally gonna download it when it comes out to see what it's about.
Well, yeah, but
It's not for my own enjoyment.
No, but that, no, but,
just to see what it is. It's
no,
like,
but isn't that like the key of selling things? Like actually getting people to download it.
okay, so like essentially it was a teaser trailer. There was like the Gears logo, and we were all hyped. And then a Funko Pop Marcus chainsawed through the wall, and then he was there with a locust, and like I think her name's like Allie or something.
Yeah.
And then there was like other locusts, and they were all Funko Pop, and then they shot at each other.
I think it was General Ram.
Oh yeah, it was General
It was
Rom. And then
That
it
was
was
a bitch
just
of a
like
boss.
and then it was just like Gears of War Funko Pop coming to Android and Apple, and we're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
No, but they were teasing it that it was like an actual like console game, and if it was a console game,
Oh god.
no, but here.
They trying to appeal to the kids.
Take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. Gears of War, the first one, done with Funko Pops, in the style of Lego games, like the comical.
Jesus Christ.
It would be dumb, but it would sell.
Yeah.
I would
It
totally
would
play
sell.
I would
And
totally
you know what?
play
It'd probably get stupid good reviews, and like that would just be awful.
And
That'd be a stupid
the
approach.
next, they
I'm
announced.
I'm mad.
I know you're mad.
I'm mad.
Mitch just like completely created the next game, by the way.
Here's the thing.
He called
I
it
called this.
weeks ago.
like weeks
I would
ago.
say a month ago.
You said some sort of tactics based.
A tactics
Gears game.
And what did they release?
Boom!
Gears
Gears
Tactics.
Tactics is what it was called.
And I'm upset with that. But we saw that it was a lot like
Upset about it, even
XCOM.
though he created it.
Yeah.
No, but I'm upset for the fact that I am shit.
At XCOM.
I've actually never played XCOM.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
I'm
should.
shit at RTS games,
Oh,
like
RTS
real-time
games?
strategy.
No, they're so
I like
good.
them. No, don't get me wrong. I like them, but I'm just downright terrible. Me and Andrew played Warhammer 40K,
Dawn of War.
Dawn of
I will
War.
fuck you up in that game.
And here's the thing. So I built one thing. I built
believe
another
you
thing.
with that confidence.
We played for 15 minutes. I built one thing. I built another thing, waiting for that thing to upgrade. He already sent thousands of Necrons after me, and I died.
There's like I love that shit. Back to like Age of Empires 1, 2,
Oh, Age of
3.
Empires was so good.
Even
Oh, I
right-
loved Age of Empires.
Hashtag Big Daddy.
Yeah, Command and Conquer Generals, 0 Hour. Oh man.
Anyways, it looks like XCOM but Gears. So it,
Sorry, that
Could be
picture
good.
that you sent me on Snapchat, I was like, no, but Tactic games, it was bound to happen with the Halo Wars and all this, but you know, I'm looking forward to it. Like, I love Gears, and Gears 5, I'm really looking forward to.
that was the next announcement.
And they dropped us into like a cutscene that was, I'm gonna say, a good
super-
chunk into the game.
Super spoilery.
Well, it's going
Not
back.
really.
It's a reference to the end of the fourth one, which
Yeah.
shows. Honestly.
Yes, but it is. But it showed like what's with JD, what's with his
What's
arm.
his arm doing?
I think that's what
He, like,
it might be
pumps up
teaching
air?
at. Like he might have got
Lost his arm?
infected or whatever, and that's stopping him from
Oh,
changing. Because we don't
shit.
know if like
We just that would have confirmed our own theory. Oh my god.
so we don't know anything about this game
oh my god.
except that you play as Kate. Is it
Again,
Kate?
here-
Cat?
Cade, I think.
This might just be because it was like way more on the hype train back then. For example, in Gears 1, 2, or 3, I bet the three of us here can be like, I remember what happens in 1.
Yep.
I remember what happens in 2.
Yep.
Remember what happens in 3.
I remember
Yeah.
Don
What
dying
happened
in 3.
What happens in Gears 4?
Okay.
The
You start. I thought it
you
was
start
kinda
off like in like not actual war based.
it's like a nuke towny like thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the storm
Well,
starts.
Well, what's the main premise of Gears 4? I couldn't fucking tell you.
I think you're
Uh,
looking for
You're
Kate's mom.
no, you're trying to stop this brand new locust threat, and you're trying to find like their hive,
Right.
I guess.
And real quick, what happens in Gears 1 again? Want to remind me? Exactly.
Valid argument.
You know,
what?
you know
Valid-
right away.
Valid argument.
Exactly.
Right.
Valid
So
argument.
my thing
Alright.
is before I play Gears 5, I'm gonna have to go back and play Gears 4 because I honestly don't remember.
I'm
It didn't
gonna
take long
be
to beat, but there was really cool sequences like the elevator one. And
I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I'm gonna go back and play Gears 1 through 4.
Especially
before
since
this
I got
game comes out.
those free downloads to play all
Oh, yeah,
on
true.
the Xbox One.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Anyways, Gears 5, you play as Cade. You don't play as like JD or
I swear
Marcus.
I thought it was Kate. Kate.
It might be Kate.
Kait, I think it was.
My point stands.
Point is,
Fuck you.
we're kind of all under the impression that that you might because well in the trailer they show is her grandma or mom?
I think
Her
it
grandma.
was, whatever. She had that.
She had a grandma,
Anyway.
a relative.
Kait.
Okay, so Kate, her grandmother or mom, because we don't remember 4 that well.
I remember the ending. I
Her-
saw that. I'm like, oh.
From what I understand,
her mom, grandma, has
worshipped a locust. thing.
has a locust necklace. Like she worshipped the locust, and we've been led to believe this whole time that the locusts are bad, and maybe they're not. And
We don't know.
we don't know.
Yeah.
But when we think that when you play as Kate, that you might slowly turn into one.
Well, what it looks like from the clip they show you, there's a lot more humanoid-looking locust or whatever they are. They've got like old cog armor on. It looks like.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did look like they had cog armor on.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Gears 5, I'm looking forward to. I've always been a diehard.
all 3 of us have bought every single Gears game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
Except
next
Judgment.
one
I didn't
again
buy that one.
isn't. Which one?
I didn't buy Judgment.
I have it. I think I got it in like a pack or something.
There you go. Whatever.
Yeah, Mitch gave me a free download. I played that one pretty late. It's definitely not the best of them.
No, because it was
It's focused on
You
Baird.
play as Baird and
yeah.
Cole.
No, but it was mission based. Like you beat a
Right.
mission.
Oh, okay.
And like I hate games like that, like kind of like what Devil May Cry does, but that was standard for back in 2001 when it came out.
Yep.
You do a part, mission cleared. that just kind of takes away the aspect of the story.
For a story shooter,
that's
yeah.
like old school gaming.
Yeah,
right.
And that's what Judgment did, because Judgment took place from the start of
The Pendulum War. I can't
no,
remember.
it's like when they
It's
emerged.
in between 2 and 3, isn't it?
When they emerged to the start of 1.
Oh,
it's-
right.
okay, so it's between-
Because
yeah.
Baird was under arrest for disobeying orders, and that's when they were in.
So it's between E-Day and releasing Marcus Phoenix from prison.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So the next one isn't again game related, but Microsoft is talking about releasing an AI.
Right.
Yes, an AI.
So
They want to release their IPs into the real world so you can interact with them.
and also so you can play console games on your phone.
Okay. Maybe
Play any console game on your phone, your PC, or your Xbox.
Okay, maybe I
So,
misunderstood. Microsoft AI, I thought was just the cross-platform, like play it on whatever.
maybe that's what it is.
I think it is, but I think it's gonna have like a face to it, kind of like Siri, kind of like Cortana. It might be Cortana,
Right, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
but
And then they dropped something that pissed
No,
Mitch. Pissed
no,
Mitch.
we're not there
Oh,
yet.
Okay.
Oh wow. Wow. I thought
Finally, we've gotten Cyberpunk 2070.
that was before
20
that.
No,
the
it definitely
thing-
wasn't.
No, it was
No, it
not.
wasn't.
No, I 100%.
Dude,
Yeah,
that was the
No,
last
but
thing they showed, and that's how it ended.
definitely the last thing I want to talk about right now. I want.
Oh, okay. He wants to talk about it last.
I
Okay.
wanna- I wanna-
Okay. Yeah,
I wrote it in an order.
Okay.
Mitch is salty, guys.
So Cyberpunk 2077.
2077.
They've been teasing it for how many years did you say?
10
12?
years, I think. 12
CD,
years.
CD Projekt Red means it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be amazing.
It looks crazy.
Witcher, I never fully played all of them, but they were amazing.
It looks
games.
like
Witcher 3 is so fucking good.
Yes. But anyways, this game looks like a Blade Runner like game.
I think it's along that lines. Like,
Like a distant future.
You ever heard of the IP called Shadowrun?
yeah.
No.
It looks kind of like that.
Oh, so
Okay.
maybe that's what it's based off of.
It's no, it's probably not. Like it's a completely separate IP, but like Shadowrun was like the whole same idea, like futuristic, like,
Okay.
cyberpunky looking thing.
Cool. But it looks cool.
Yeah,
We
it
don't know
does.
anything about it. They didn't really show gameplay. They showed a trailer.
Can I
So,
introduce this topic,
No.
please?
Okay.
Mitch is super peppery right now.
All right, so Morgan and I,
Hey!
we both got our own little Xbox Ones, and
Day 1 edition.
we had been enjoying it for some time,
Yeah.
and then they brought out the Scorpio or Xbox One X as it's called now.
And you know what? I debated on getting it. I just don't have a need for it right now.
Right, and I
have a 4K TV, but like I don't.
And I still need to buy a 4K TV.
There you go.
Mitch, went out and was like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna be the first one to get it." Buys Day 1 edition, gets a 4K TV, and then
How'd that work out for you?
They announced they are working on their next console.
Oh!
But I'm extremely pissed about that. But they still said they're working on the architects of it, which essentially means they have nothing.
And again, we all talked about this, and the same thing we said all together is that the stupid thing about that is that you're gonna make people not want to buy your stuff anymore because like, oh, I'm just gonna wait.
Like,
And you know what's interesting too is that they said that the Xbox One X will be their last console, and they'll just keep upgrading it.
Right.
So
but then again, they said they're working on their next
architecture, but they did say their next Xbox console. Those two words side by side.
But we
lead me to believe they're working on.
From Phil Spencer, the man himself.
leads me to
Phil-
believe they're working on the Xbox
My-
One successor.
My thing is like,
This fucking chair hurts my ass.
Oh,
Sorry,
100%.
he's sitting on a bar stool. We don't usually have 3 people. So.
yeah, so we don't have the room for this shit. But I think we are years ahead of ourselves
In terms of what?
seeing the next Xbox.
And again, I
console.
completely agree with you. I think.
Yeah.
It was a dumb marketing. Well, like, they did
Dumb
the same thing
marketing
last year at the beginning of their conference. They're like,
When they
the
announced the
Xbox
S.
One S. Oh my god, it's so much slimmer. It's
but
faster.
buy this instead.
But buy
And
the
then
One
at
X.
the end, literally an hour later, they're like, "Oh, by the way, the Xbox One X comes out in November next year."
And personally, like, oh fuck, I just don't. Like, man, maybe we're also really biased, right? Because I'm fairly certain the 360 generation of consoles was the longest generation we've had
Yes.
so
8
far.
years.
I think it was the longest. The only thing that
Yup.
was longer than that was the PS2 was out of date, but still had games
Still had
being
games
published
coming
for
in.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we're all a little, our what's the word I'm looking for? Our perception is different than what it would be
Yeah.
because
But
technology is maybe moving faster because
it's moving faster, but I think it's going too fast.
right. And I don't want to be spending $500 on a new console every 3 years.
Every 3 years.
No.
Yeah.
And it's one of
But
those
to
things.
be fair, when did we buy our Xbox Ones?
Day one.
No, but like what year did they come out? 2013?
12? I think end of 12, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure I was Or
You were
I was
away.
at
We
University
were
of Guelph,
in-
Yeah.
First year college.
Yeah, so 2012. Because it was in November of 2012.
Okay, so yeah, November
Right before I
2012.
dropped
It
out
is
for the first
2018.
time.
That is 6 years.
It is.
So that's really impressive.
Well, at the same
So-
so when did the 1X come out?
Last year. like 2017.
So
November.
let's say 5 years.
Yeah, so we'll say 5 years. But, and here's my theory too, and I bumped it off Andrew and Mitch too, is that the new Xbox console will be just like the One X, because you can't do much greater than 4K. Graphics can only look so good before they start to look like real life, and that's not the point of gaming. But I think it'll be just like the Xbox One X, if not a little bit more powerful, but with exclusives. Like, there will be only Xbox, like, 2
Yeah.
games.
Right.
But we'll play, like, Xbox One games backwards compatible.
Yeah. My thing is, like, I know you said, like, as soon as they said that, you're like, oh, I'm not buying an Xbox One X now.
Depends on when they release it.
So I'm still saying we got a couple years down, and I made it a joke to Andrew, like, he's like, oh, now you're all butthurt about that. And it's like, yes, but at the same time, if I want to go out and buy the next console when it comes out, I will most likely get it cheaper than either of you. I traded my Scorpio.
That's right.
You'll probably get like $400 for it.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll get it cheaper, but even look at that, like, and the new consoles coming out are going to be close to $1,000, and
Which is
That'd be
fucked.
nuts.
so, and this also confirms my theory. We're going to hear about the PS5 tomorrow.
Nope.
I think we will.
It's hard to say.
I think they won't. They won't release it. They won't say. They'll be like, we are in works on the PlayStation 5.
They might say that. Okay, yeah. They won't say like the PS5 is like under development or whatever, but they might say, just like Microsoft said, a new Sony console is like on the horizon or something.
well, both
you know?
companies, it's always a dick size comparing competition,
For them,
right?
Yeah. Like Microsoft and Nintendo are actually like friends. Like they don't care.
because
They're,
they do cross-platforming with Xbox, PC, and Switch.
Yeah.
And
PS3 wants, or PlayStation,
PlayStation wants nothing to do with
it.
because of Microsoft.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, like, if they got their shit together, you know how much I am dying to play, like, Call of Duty with some of my friends that have PlayStation?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And it's like, that would be amazing.
Yep. That makes sense.
And, I don't know.
So
All in all,
overall, a
I
lot
would-
of good stuff. Like we said, I don't think we bashed a single thing other than Gears Funko Pop
and PUBG.
Fuck that game.
and but like PUBG existed
Yeah.
already, so like
Um,
whatever.
I'll give it, I'll say like a 7 out of 10. Like, I was
I'm
excited.
gonna say like 7.5.
Like, everything that I saw, it's like, oh shit, like,
It was good.
obviously depending on price, I want to get those, but nothing jumped out like,
Exactly.
oh my god.
Like out of those 2 games, the new From Software and the new Devil May Cry, and I guess Gears because we're all gonna buy Gears,
Right.
Yeah.
and we're all gonna buy Halo. So maybe like 4 or
But then
5
again,
games.
also a good shock was the Cyberpunk, because that has been teased.
Yeah. So
for a
maybe
long
like
time.
4 or 5 games for us are like definite buys,
Right.
and the rest were good.
Yeah.
See, I think I'm probably a bit more hard on it than these guys are.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think,
It's okay. It's all good. It's
No,
all good.
I don't know. For me, like there's like just in E3 in general, I guess in the past, like I have been pumped with games that have been coming out, like pumped. And this time I'm like, oh, there's games I'm gonna buy. Okay. Like it's not like holy shit, I can't wait for Halo. Holy
Yeah.
shit, I can't wait for this.
Also,
And like
it's also something-
also a lot of them were 2019
Yeah.
or no
They're-
release date.
they're doing that a lot, and
Yeah.
because they're making too big of promises on things.
Well, that's what I like about Nintendo, and we'll talk about that on Tuesday. Is they said in their conference, all the games they're going to talk about are coming out 2018.
Right. So I would say for
So-
me, I would probably give it like a 6.5.
So that's good.
Just
6.5, 7. So like we're
6.5.
somewhere around there.
And that's coming from somebody who's like
The Microsoft.
been with Microsoft since pretty much day one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I got my original Xbox like I think 2 or 3 years into the game.
Yeah.
So
Like when I was a kid, I played Nintendo 64 when I was a kid, so I
Yep.
was like all about that. And then I pretty much went right to Xbox all the way, pretty much just that until the 360 came out. And I didn't play PlayStation 2. I didn't play PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4 was the first Sony platform I've ever bought. Right.
I have
So-
the OG PlayStation.
right.
It's shit, but it's still worth. Like, literally, I have to tilt it on its side to play.
yeah.
No, but so I'm excited, but I was disappointed.
I was underwhelmed.
That's what it was. Good stuff, but overall underwhelming.
Yeah.
Was it Easy to play, hard to master.
Oh yeah.
Again, quoting our own shit. All right, so
And that was Microsoft in a nutshell.
that was Microsoft in a nutshell.
Oh my god.
All right, everyone.
Join us for our EA, Bethesda, Sony, and Nintendo discussions.
Yeah, I think
Maybe Ubisoft?
maybe Ubisoft, Square Enix / tomorrow. I don't know.
Right, okay.
But
I have
yeah.
jobs.
And so yeah, this is most likely going to be up on most platforms. Like, I'm going to throw this up on YouTube, and I'm going to throw it up on SoundCloud. I don't have the exact link. I think it's soundcloud.com
And MySpace.
/ for fun for glory. I'm going to put it on Napster. I'm going to do
Napster.
Ask Jeeves. I'm going to throw it up
Oh my god, ask Jeeves.
MySpace.
on MySpace. Oh,
It has to be on MySpace. Anyways,
you see the thing like Facebook? It's like, I wish there was something like Facebook where you could share your own music and things you like, and then someone's like, so clearly someone wasn't alive in the MySpace age.
yeah.
All right, but
Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in,
and thank you for our first ever guest.
Hey,
Mr. Andrew Wise.
You will most likely be seeing him again on other things.
I'll be back.
He'll be back.
I'll be
Oh,
back.
being all presumptuous.
And maybe he'll like game with us, and he'll also have hilarious commentary.
Oh, he will. Me and him game together. It gets pretty violent.
So can he be like, we'll call the new segment like Angry Andrew or something, and like
The Angry
we'll
Andrew.
just start that.
Do I get angry more?
You
or,
don't.
Or do I roast you more?
No, I get
Savage
I get
Andrew.
angry more, and you just kind of like push the buttons. You're just like, I know exactly what to do to piss him off that he wants to kill me.
All right, so next time on For Fun and for Glory, Instigator Andrew.
Hey.
Peace out.
Boop.